Hey everybody, how's it going? How's the volume for everything? Are we good? How is everyone doing? Farforest knocked. Jackson Zambi, welcome. You could be a little louder? How's that? Or that? Is that good? For some reason my mic just keeps wanting to not work very well. I don't know. I don't know why it's so quiet. Is this better? This is good? Okay. I just have to be right on top of the mic. I won't do that again, don't worry. That's a lie. I probably will one day. Not today, though. I gotta find a mesa biome. Can't mine gold in other biomes. That's for poor people. Oh, come on. They need to add like a cool cherry blossom fish. Maybe that could be where the mythical dragon is. Like a sea serpent. Or like, I guess just a dragon, yeah. Like a Gyarados. Don't you love it when you have ideas and you're like, oh, that would be sick. And then you realize, I don't have the skills to do that, actually. There's no way. Golden ASMR. I'll make an ASMR of me, like, melting gold down. And, I don't know, smelting gold. I don't know. I don't think I could do an ASMR. I don't have the voice for it. We could just, oh, that would be cool. An ASMR of just clinking 2 gold coins together. Just clink. That's something I could fall asleep to. The sounds of heaven. Hey Spades, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Guys, you should see my hands right now. I kept telling the guys at work, I think I'm a lizard person because my hands are just peeling. Like, just straight up peeling. It's like a new layer of skin has formed. It's weird. I think it's because I haven't been drinking that much water this weekend and, you know, I'm kind of dehydrated. So my skin kind of just, you know, peeled. It's kind of gross, but it's also not, it doesn't hurt. It's not like I got sunburn on my hands, I don't think. I was also working a lot in the mud today as well, so that may be part of it. It's been raining all damn day. Are there gold veins like the iron ones? I think in vanilla Minecraft, yes, there are gold veins. Like the iron ones, where occasionally you can find like a block of raw gold. But I don't think there are any in RL Craft. I'm not RL Craft, Origin Realms. It's just different generation. Similar, I mean, like, we don't even have iron veins in our, in Origin Realms. You can tell what I've been up to recently. Didn't know Goblin shed skin? I guess so. Oh, by the way, for anybody wondering, no, I'm absolutely not getting ZA. At first I was considering it, but then like after seeing the battling and stuff, I was like, probably not. I was still kind of open to it, you know what I mean? Then they're like, yeah, you know how we didn't release the game yet? Yeah, we're gonna make a DLC for the game. And it's like, for the game you haven't released, you're gonna make a DLC. And it's like a $30 DLC. So you're like expected to pay like $100 for the game and the DLC. And it's like, no, I'm not doing that. Screw off. Of course, you got plenty of people who are already gonna be willing to buy it. You know? It's just not me. Oh my god! Oh! Ah! Give me all this gold. Oh, by the way, Noct, this morning was hilarious. I'm like curing the villagers and I get 2 mending villagers and I'm like, we already have advanced mending. Actually, I think we have 2 advanced mending villagers and one's like dummy cheap, like 14 emeralds for it. God, the infrastructure we have is insane. Oh man, we're gonna have to kidnap some more villagers. It's still wild to me that I've not seen anything referring to, like, I've seen, in terms of like guides for villagers, the only thing I've seen is how to make a villager breeder to get the ones you want. And it's like, but this is so much easier, you know what I mean? How come no one brought this up? Because I've looked at our Elcraft guides. I've not seen anything up for it. Although, no, that's not entirely true. I think I did see somebody talk about Purify with zombie villager spawners, where they'd like take a zombie villager spawner and farm it, and they had like a Purify sword, which is not 100% chance of working, so it's like you're wasting, you know, I don't know. Might not know that it's possible. It's certainly busted and honest. Well, I wouldn't say it's more busted than current Minecraft villagers, but it's certainly busted. It's wild to me that we lost all those villagers, though. I mean, we do have advanced looting 3 now, and it's pretty damn cheap. I think I also bought a bunch of double jump books for us. I didn't keep the villager, though, because he was kind of cheeks. But now we all have double jump, as well as high jump, so you guys can all jump like me. And then I really will be the weakest of us. Let me make sure I collected all the gold in this room. Well, in terms of like armor. Honestly, if you get yourself a pair of um, if your weapon has vampirism and lifesteal on it, like you pretty much just don't die, unless you have like a billion witches on you with something blighted constantly hitting your head, and you have spinning and perplexity and blind. Then you might have the problem. You know what I mean? Then you may have a problem. Look, guys, I don't need mending right now, but mending becomes expensive later on, you know what I mean? So I might as well buy it now right now that it's cheap. You know, this way when I need it in the future, I have it. Does that make sense? Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Also, have fun, Close Gosling. Sleep well. Get good sleep. It's very important. have returned. I gotta get a new chair. Alright. Back to the front. The content idea you said. I did not. Let me take a look. Where would it be? Creator feed? Creator chat. No. Streams? No. Videos? No. Showcase. Where? I don't know if we could do that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not skilled enough. I'd try, maybe. I'd be willing to. I'm always down to do a collab with my fellow medias. Also, I like how I nearly died there because I didn't have boots on. Also, what's bruh? Can you not hear me? Hello? The time it took for you to look at chat. What are you talking about? I mean, I just got back. I have the Discord. I was having the Discord up, and that covers the stream stuff. Damn, okay, I see how it is. Am I still in the... Yes, okay. So, how's everybody's day been? It's been very rainy where I've been. What about you guys? How's the weather held up? That's a tempting idea, Gonzo. It is tempting. When would this be? Oh, jeez. Now, is this a competition to, like, see who can get the most amount of badges in a certain amount of time? Or is this something where we work together to get as many badges as possible? I could see us doing, like, a Saturday stream where we start pretty early on and go for a couple hours. Just to see what we can do. You know what I mean? Okay, that's fair. It's not a bad idea. I'd be down to do that, sure. Of course, I know for a fact that you're out here, you already have like a spreadsheet of everything you need to do. You're gonna be like the dream of getting, badges. Okay, that's fair. And we'd have to stay. So anything you can get in the open world specifically, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm actually down. I've already come up with an idea of how to get a. I think like I'd have to look again, but I think there's like 10 badges that you can do all at once. And it's not like traditional ones either. I think I got an idea of some things. You'd have to get, I guess you'd have to get like extremely lucky though, especially if you're starting with nothing, because then the chances of getting it from like that chest are pretty low. Could you not? Oh my god. Is the auction house allowed? No, well, you wouldn't have any rubies now, would you? How? What? What hit me? If it's not a gullet, it's a damn skeleton. Please, I got gold to collect. You ain't got the guts, bro. Pun intended. Skeleton's like, am I a joke to you? Yes, but not a good one. And neither is teleporting to players. Okay. No, that's completely fair. In fact, I say we all make new accounts where we hide the, hide our player names. I've been meaning to make a new account for some stuff anyway. Oh, you know what'd be fun? Hold on a second. Gonzo. Gonzo. What if all of the rubies, and all of the rewards that can be, basically just all the rubies, right? Every single ruby that all of us earn, we pull it together and give it to one of our viewers. Like, put the viewers' names in a wheel and do a raffle. You just dump like 1,000,000 rubies onto a player. Since they watch us, you know? We can talk to Robot to see if that's allowed, because technically we would be doing it on alts, and that's not... I don't think it's not allowed, but it's also like, we gotta be sure. Yeah, that's what I think. It may be considered alt abuse, but I think they'd be fine with that because it's like giving back to the community. I think it'd be more alt abuse if it was like we were giving it to our own accounts. You know what I mean? We'll talk to Robot about it, but and I guess Gander as well since he's doing it. But I'd love to be able to do that. Wait, he can clear all the current badges on one of our alts? Hell yeah, let's do it. And when did we say we wanted to do this? As long as it's not on a Friday, because I need... I'm going to start working on Fridays again, it looks like. Okay, right. You did say that. Or we could turn it to a mini-series where we do as many badges in the overworld, then the Aether, and then the Nether, and then the Aether. Or I guess you turn it to a mini-series. I'd probably live stream it, but it'd be something for your channel, not mine. Yeah, no, you absolutely ruined the spelling. That's like worse than mine. How do you have worse spelling than me? I'm me. We'll figure it out. Just whatever you think is best, you know? Just let me know all of, like, as we get closer, let me know the details and I'll make it work. Want to help you out with that. It'd be fun, I think. Do you want to play RL Craft at some point today? Look, Noct, I know you're excited, but calm down. Yes. Yes, I would. No episodes or anything. I won't be recording. I just want to get some more farming out of the way. Because there's a lot of farms we need to work on. We need to kidnap more villagers. We gotta, you know, constantly cure. And then I think we should probably start working on better armor and stuff. So we need to get, like, more emeralds, which means more, farming. If you want to... Honestly, I feel like first thing we need to start on is making that Maki farm or whatever it's called for the leather. No, that's absolutely fair, Gonzo. But, like, I figured you'd turn it into, like, a video or something. That'd probably be interesting. And then you can use, like, stream footage from all of us in order to kind of boost it. At least you'd have my permission to use my stuff. Take clips and stuff. And chat, we're not going to cheat, right? I don't know how to do the like clearly lying wink. I don't know how to do that very well. You guys absolutely aren't going to find me in the resource world and, like, start placing random chests with all of the items I'll need for badges, right? Dude, that one vein gave me, like, 18 friggin' gold ore. Alright, Bowser. Every time I hear I will not, I just think of the, do you yield? I do not. Or, it's either I do not or I will not. Has anyone here watched the Minecraft movie, by the way? Was that actually good? Or do you guys only enjoy it ironically? Personally think the idea has been missing ever since Visionary. We definitely need to do more collabs. Honestly, I feel like this new generation of media is absolutely... Like, I feel like we can breathe new light into it if we play our cards right. Let's do collabs, let's do groups and stuff. Events, you know? I've been trying to work with other people to do other events. Like, somebody was going to be doing an ice boat challenge that I was going to help host. But they ended up getting permabanned. So. That won't be happening anymore. I'm always down to help with community events if I actually can. Although I kept getting invited to the hide and seek stuff. And first off, I'm not good at hide and seek, okay? In real life, I am an absolute champion because of how small I am. But in video games, I'm too damn stupid, I guess. How does one even get permabanned? I can think of a few ways. Who be shooting at me? Stop it. Bad. We got that there. Oh, by the way, chat, starting this Sunday, Gold Rush is now becoming a thing. Every Sunday, maybe every other Sunday, depending on how successful it is, we will be hanging out. I'll be streaming, obviously, but I'll be hanging out in the Goblin Den Discord voice chat where all of you guys what the hell was that? Where all of you guys can join me and we'll mine together and hang out and stuff. And I don't know, I may do prizes and stuff for people who help. How's it going, Stephanie? Alright. But yeah, that'll be fun. Maybe. Alright, let's see. I see gold there, but I'm not seeing as many gold veins as that old one. Kind of stinks that we lost it. It's okay. There's plenty of mesas in the resource world. Oh, we did, didn't we? Well, whoever just I didn't even see that. Whoever just subscribed, thank you very much. I guess we'll shoot for 40 next, assuming we can keep or maintain 30, but I don't know. I need to actually friggin' not only finish, but work on my videos. Or not only, other way around, not only work on the videos, but finish them. Because there's a lot of videos that I've worked on, but I have yet to finish any. It's been like a year. Alright, so how much gold is this? Where's my... There we go. You still like Fortunate Gold? Yes. Why? Do you have some for me? Like to sell to me? If we could fill this shulker box up, we will absolutely... I think if we fill it up to half, we should have enough. I'll do 3,000 for it. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll take it for free as well. Free 99 is the best price, especially for gold. Okay, chat, if you had a time machine, alright, and you can go back in time with the knowledge you have now, but you can only affect your own life, alright, what would you kind of affect? Like, what would you make it in terms of, how do I, this is, son of a biscuit, it's like, I guess going back to your younger body with the same mind you have, right? You'd make a different decision. Not in like a regretful way. Just what decision would you make? And don't say buying Bitcoin. Because let's be honest, ain't none of us had the money for that. Even back then. We were all broke. At least that's what I have to tell myself, because I was poor. How do you feel about horror movies? I'm indifferent to them. I don't really care for them. They're not scary, though. I used to be scared of them. But, like, then you realize a pattern with it. You know, person always dies. People make dumb decisions. People have the chance to finish it, but don't. Obvious jump scares. It's just not for me. Buying Bionicle. Which, wait, are you saying you would not have bought Bionicle, or you would have bought more Bionicle? Because if it's buying more Bionicle, I agree. Bionicle was great. I loved Bionicle. In fact, I'm not gonna lie, if I found my old Bionicles, I'd probably play with them for about 10 whole minutes. None of us had 1 cent. Bitcoin was not at 1 cent. It probably was, actually. Never mind. But how did you even buy Bitcoin back in the day? Asking for a friend. I don't have a time machine or anything. Don't ask. Or don't look into that. You know what I would have done? Not eaten wheat. Because then I'd have been average height, and that would have been a godsend. How do I buy a membership, bro? Imagine how great it must have felt when Bitcoin went from like $1 to like $100, and then you sold it thinking you made a lot of money, and then in a couple of years you see it's at like 100,000, and you're just like, I hate myself. It's like that one dude who bought Bitcoin with bought pizza with Bitcoin. I was like, damn, that must have been the tastiest pizza ever. Because he paid like 300 or something Bitcoin. Because it was a lot cheaper back in the day. For a pizza. Imagine toddler waddling at it. Yeah, that would have been funny. I'm not. Oh my god, you just reminded me of what they used to come in. Didn't Bionicles come in like those cool tubes? Like they'd be in like a drop pod almost. Those were kind of neat. I liked those. It was very clever. They should start doing that with Lego. Instead of just like these cardboard boxes. Oh my god, joining Origin Realms sooner would have also been pretty good. I would literally have every single piece of 2021 gold by now. Because like right now people hesitate to sell to me because it's like, oh, it's 400k and stuff. It's super rare. But if I was like, if I knew what I knew now, like I'd have just bought it up and someone would be like, oh, 50k for this? Yeah, that's a steal. You know, people wouldn't be hesitant. My biggest thing would be to stop eating wheat so it doesn't stunt my growth. Obviously, who doesn't dream about going back in time and buying Bitcoin? Or in just saving your money in general. Do you think green crystals would make you rich? I don't think so. I don't think green crystals are all that rare, are they? Are green crystals like rare? Really? I didn't know that. I noticed buying crates on the store is not a... Is that an achievement, buying crates? That's stupid. I think the Walmart employee didn't activate my card. Typically, first off, Liam, if you, let's say you just bought your card, and got it activated, which usually they are, typically it takes 24 hours to do so. It's like 12 to 24 hours. However, keep the receipt. Keep the receipt as well. And if it doesn't work tomorrow, bring it back and make sure they actually, you know, activate your Discord. You got it Saturday? Okay, yeah, they may not have activated it. Wait, I thought no buying from auction house. They should make pulling a finish from a crate an achievement. I think that'd be the most, or that'd be the funniest achievement ever. You'd have people, I've been playing Origin Realms for 6 years and I've never gotten that achievement. It's like, get out of here, Grandpa. I pulled like 30 finishes the other day. You're just lame. Achievement hunters would leave instantly? I don't think so. Look, okay, you can't tell me in a world where the Switch 2 exists that people wouldn't be fine with that. They'd probably be angry, right? And pissy, but they'd still buy the crates. And they'd still get the achievement. I think it may just be exactly 1%. I don't know. By the way, I'm not saying they should do it. I just think it'd be funny. I also just don't agree with the fact that, like, people think people would quit over it. I think people would be upset. But that's about it. I mean, for me, I don't really care too much for achievements. Granted, I will. It's just I'm more focused on other things. That's not a bad idea. I mean, I think the server's rather generous when it comes to giving crates out for free. They could be a lot more generous, don't get me wrong. Like, I'd appreciate them throwing us a little more of a bone. But I'd say they do a decent job. Especially with the changes they made to the crate system, you know what I mean? But it could just be my... Honestly, I don't know if that's just out of touch or not. Because, like, I think I've seen so many horrible business practices that... Origin Realms doing something like mildly good is like a win for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, we are allowed to cuss from time to time. I don't care that much. I try not to do it on Origin Realms streams though. But occasionally I'm fine with it. Just don't go overboard with it. You know what I mean? If it's to express a point, I'm fine with that. And as long as it's not like a gamer word, if you know what I mean. It's like 1% chance to get a balloon crate. Yeah, but you have like a 10% chance of getting a crate from the Marauder. Not to mention all the rubies. Did you try calling the number on the back? Sometimes you have to call the number on the back to activate it. Jacko crates would be awesome. Jacko crates would be kind of cool. I still think archaeology crates have potential. Where instead of, okay, here's the perfect balance, right? In an archaeology crate, you get one, you can get some of the like the items from archaeology, right? But they don't unlock in your journal. There's no number. Okay, then yeah, I guess you're just gonna have to wait till the Saturday. I don't know, as long as you have the receipt. I'm sorry to hear that. I have no other solutions for you. Because every single other solution seems to not work. You don't have a phone at all? You can't borrow your mom's phone? Narfi crate. I would like to see like a media crate, or better yet, like an admin slash team crate. I think we need a Narfi plush. I already got my System Z plush. Give me Narfi or give me death. Or just gold. I'd actually take gold over both of that. We have a Narfi plush? We don't have a Narfi plush, no. We have one. No, we don't. I'm talking about an Origin Realms, like the System Z plush. Oh, thank you. I watched a man die today. Not at the moment. Kind of busy mining. No one explained what to you. What needs to be explained? What's up? Oh, Fortunate Gold. I'm sorry. So, do you know what archaeology is? Archaeology... well, I'll just ask what do you know what archaeology is? Okay, so Fortunate Gold is one of... it's like the treasure... it's the... it's like the rare one you find in mesa biomes. It's the rare fragments you find. It makes the gold bar piles. It's my favorite one. What is PIF? Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I remember playing that. No, I didn't. I played the that one roguelike, Pokerogue or something. That was pretty fun. I keep hearing about Pokemon Infinite Fusion, but if I'm gonna play that game, I first gotta beat Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. So, not at the moment. The issue is I gotta have people watch the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke for me to get into more Pokemon like stuff. You know, it just gotta build the audience for it. And in order to do that, I guess I gotta invest more into the channel, I suppose. I really need to start putting in effort. This ain't it. Bro, where is all the gold? Oh, I see pillars and towers and stuff. It's probably gone because I already took it. Have any of you guys tried a Pokemon Nuzlocke? Oh, really? If I can get people to watch, I'll start doing the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke streams again. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't see your message, Gecko. I apologize. Yeah, no. The 2021 pile of gold is like, I am the reason it cost as much as it does. I want to own the most in the server. Right now, I have 2 people ahead of me, I think. And one person owns like 8 piles or something. Or 8 stacks of piles. I only own like 3. How much is in the shulker box now? We're almost halfway to filling this up. But we've been going for an hour. The hell? Hey, guys, am I still live? Can y'all hear me? Well, that's weird. My computer said, like, it has that no internet section, like not pop up, but like the symbol. I click on it and it says it's connected though, so I'm kind of confused. Maybe it's just a glitch. But if my stream ends up stopping at some point, it's probably because my internet just died. Just giving y'all a heads up. You know, I've been wanting to build custom Bionicle mocks. Because I have some really cool ideas with some of the parts I've seen. But, I'd have no idea where to get parts. Like, I could, like, look around on eBay for, like, piles, you know, but I'd prefer to, I don't know. It's just... I just don't know. Let me just get one more stack of gold. I doubt it'll be enough. We need 9 more stacks of gold blocks. Or actually, I think 8 more stacks of gold blocks in order to have enough for the Radiance build. And if we guess that each gold ore will net us 3 raw gold, how many stacks of gold ore will we need to get in order to get our 9 stacks of gold blocks? And it like, let's see, it's actually not as much as I thought. It effectively means 1 stack. No, it would take 3 stacks. I'm too fried right now for math. Or brain fried, I mean, not fried. That's a different term for something else. And I'm certainly not that. Was good. Careful now. Ha! Oh, that's fun. I remember doing that when gold piles were first revealed and they didn't come in the first couple of updates. You know what's wild? When I first started collecting piles of gold, I only wanted enough to get a stack. And then once I got my first stack, I immediately got a second stack. And now I just want more. I need more. If I was to mine the entire mesa, how much gold would I get from that? Like, just mine all the stone. That sounds like a fun project. Take, like, a huge section of mesa and mine it all the way down to, like, deep slate. I'd have to get a group with Fur Forest, absolutely. I couldn't do it without him. Fun? Absolutely. If you get a group together, all of us hanging out on voice chat, that'd be hilarious. You'd have people falling in lava and stuff. You could change my alt to a mesa. If we were to do that, we'd absolutely have to just experiment. We'd do it just to see how much gold we'd get. It'd give me something to do in the morning, you know, after doing my morning routine. Alright, well, that's our last stack of raw gold ore. I am going to take a shower, and then I'm going to do RL craft. So, I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, that's about it. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Later.